Namaskar friends. Suppose a person is facing two problems simultaneously. He is suffering from cancer as well as influenza. What do you think? In which problem he should focus more? Cancer or influenza? Obviously, everybody will say he should focus on cancer much more than the influenza. Now in today's scenario, the condition of India is something like that. India is suffering from COVID-19 as well as the crashed economy. Now, what do you think? Should we focus more on crashed economy or the COVID-19? In this video, we'll discuss that which problem is more serious, COVID-19 or crashed economy. Those who are new to my channel, for them, let me introduce myself. I am Anutosh Bhakta, Professor, Lifestyle Coach and Nutritionist. चलिए हम और आप मिलकर देखते हैं लाइफ चेंजिंग चैनल कौन बनेगा काबिल. First, let us discuss the COVID issue. Now, till today, just now I have checked through Google that in India, so far, 27,000 people died out of corona, declared by the Ministry of Health. Now, if we consider this with our population, the mortality rate is 0.00002%. And take another statistics that COVID recovery rate is more than 65%, again declared by Ministry of Health. If we consider the 4 months of COVID issue, say around 27,000 people expired. Now, if we considered it in a year, though we are not expecting, we should not expect, but even if we, for the purpose of calculation, if we consider that in 4 months, 27,000 people died, and in 1 year, it will be around 1 lakh people, right? So that means 1 lakh people will die in next 1 year, starting from, say, March 2020. Now let us see the other statistics of death in India. First, let us take the road accidents. That approximately 1.5 lakh people die in India due to road accidents. In fact, every year, approximately we lose one city of India. I mean to say, the population of one city of India. It has been reported by WRS that India is the most dangerous country for the road user. Take the second statistics. In India, every year 2,20,000 people die because of TB, tuberculosis. 58.8% children below 5 years anemia. Global Hunger Index rank of India is 102 by 117. 51.2% women in India in the age group of 15 to 49 are anemic. 194.4 million people are undernourished in India as per FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization. More than 40 crore Indians are living below poverty level. 25 lakhs Indians die every year from chronic hunger and hunger-related disease. As per WHO, 13 out of world's 20 most polluted cities are in India. State of Global Air 2019 report says air pollution kills 12 lakh Indians per year. 70% Indians consume less than half of their daily nutrition allowance recommended. Now, what do you think? Should we give more importance to this 27,000 death, or the statistics which just now I told you, that millions of death? I'm not telling that we should not focus to corona, because every death is sad. But we must understand, we must realize that which one is more important. We are facing both problems, but we must focus to the problems which is more dangerous or more serious. Now let us discuss some economic issue. It has been reported that already 14 crore Indians have lost their jobs, and it is estimated at the end of the year 20 crores or more than 20 crores will lose their job. 50% salary has been reduced to 10 crore Indians, those who are lucky and still having their job. It has been estimated the businessmen, especially the small and medium businessmen, they have lost their revenue over 60%. It has been reported that estimated economic loss of India due to COVID is 30.3 lakh crore. हमने क्या बोला? 30.3 lakh crore. It is not 30.3 crore, 30.3 lakh crore. Can you imagine? We have already lost 11% GDP. Now these are the result of the lockdown.
अब आप लोग खुद देखो, क्रिकेट के टूर्नामेंट स्टार्ट हो चुके हैं, इंग्लिश प्रीमियर लीग, ला लीगा एक्सेट्रा, ये सारी फुटबॉल लीग स्टार्ट हो चुकी हैं। बॉलीवुड मूवीज ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे रिलीज हो रही हैं, एक्टर्स भी कमा रहे हैं, डॉक्टर्स भी कमा रहे हैं, एथलीट्स भी कमा रहे हैं, नेता भी पैसे चूस रहे हैं। बचा कौन? बोलो। आप लोग कुछ नहीं कमा पाओगे। आपको क्या लगता है लॉकडाउन खुल जाएगा तो इकोनॉमी एक मंथ में रिवाइव हो जाएगी? नहीं भाई, गलत फहमी में मत जियो। इंडिया इस वक्त बुरी कदर फंस चुका है। इतनी बुरी तरह से इकोनॉमी हिट हुई है, आप लोगों को अंदाजा भी नहीं। अब ये क्या ड्रामा है? कवर रात को 7 बजे के बाद ही फैलता है, इसलिए लॉक लगा दिया जाता है। सैटरडे संडे ही फैलता है, इसलिए बहुत स्टेट्स में सैटरडे संडे लॉक लगा दिया जाता है। शराब की दुकान के बाहर नहीं फैलता कोरोना। ऑटो विक्रम में 6 की सवारी की सीट पर आजकल 10 लोग भर भर के जा रहे हैं, वहां नहीं फैलता। मार्केट में और सब्जी मंडी में नहीं फैलता। जो लोग दिल्ली में रहते हैं वो जानते हैं कि आजकल कितनी भीड़ हो चुकी है सड़कों पर, लेकिन नहीं, यहाँ भी नहीं फैलता कवर। लेकिन पता है कहाँ फैलता है? हर उस जगह जहां से आम इंसान पैसा कमाता था।
Because of the lockdown, many people have lost their job. Now, they have lost their job means their purchasing power has reduced. So naturally, they are not purchasing. They are purchasing only the essential goods, that too in a very limited quantity. So it has got a retrospective effect. Now, when they are not purchasing the goods, naturally the production will go down. Now, when the production will go down, naturally further people will lose their job. And when further people will lose their job, further economy will go down and purchasing power will go down further. It is a retrospective effect. So it is a high time that we must take the decision about this economic issue. Because of this lockdown, continuing lockdown, unlockdown, okay, the economy is in a disaster mode. We are already entered into a recession. Now, if we continue, then further we'll enter into a depression. And it has been seen in past that once we enter into a depression, it takes at least 5 years to 8 years to recover. So if you do not take actions immediately, the position of India economically will be a disaster. In the beginning, I have given you the statistics that till today, the death in corona is 27,000, whereas every year there are million deaths for other reasons. So where we should focus? And further, if we aggravate this, economy will be a disaster and will further face the tremendous economic problem, and we will aid to have more and more death due to hunger, due to economic crisis. So think, friends, this is a high time to think that what we should do, in which problem we should focus more. Now, because of this economic crisis, there could be another problem, because the people have lost their job. Okay, they do not have any earning, so naturally they cannot run their family and they are getting depressed. And because of this huge depression, there might be the possibilities. Why the possibilities? I had already started that many people are committing suicides, and further the dates are increasing. Now my question is, why lockdown? What do you want to achieve through this lockdown? We want to reduce this 1 lakh death out of COVID. If our objective is no death, then impose the lockdown for 365 days. So we can straight away save 1,50,000 death, which is happening through road accidents. But this is not illogical, isn't it? Every death is very sad. I'm not telling that we should invite death, but we must understand that which problem is more dangerous, which problem is more serious, and we should focus on the serious problems than the less serious problems. Now the question is, what is the solution? According to me, the first thing what we'll have to do, we'll have to reduce the fear. Rather, we'll have to remove the fear from the mind of Indians. Now, this fear has been promoted by media and to some extent by the government also. From the morning till the night, if you open the TV, in the news, the only news is COVID-19. The most of the time, they are spreading news that today there are 26 deaths, today there are 65 days, 100 people has been affected. So the fear is being generated in the mind of the people, and that is the reason people are very scared to go out. The laborer, they are so scared, they don't want to go for their job, and that is why even partially, if the lockdown has been withdrawn, they are not going for a work. And when they are not going for a work, the production is not there. And when the production is not there, there is no sales. And again, there is a reduction of employees. So the first thing, we'll have to withdraw the fear. That is the most important. And the second thing, the Indian government has recently established a AYUSH Ministry. But I'm sorry to say, the AYUSH Ministry is not functioning properly. Now we have the power, Indians have the power from 1,000 years that we have the power of Ayurveda. And the entire world has started believing now, started accepting now that we can fight any kind of a disease by boosting our immunity. And we have many ways in Ayurveda to boost our immunity. So my question is, why not the AYUSH Ministry is promoting Ayurveda to Indians so that we can build up our immunity by using very simple things which has been stated in our Ayurveda. And if we do so, and if we withdraw the fear, people will start taking this Ayurveda and they can boost their immunity, and I am sure they will be able to fight not only corona but many diseases. And in this way, we can save our economy from a disaster. If we promote Ayurveda, it will be helpful for most of the Indians. You know why? Because most of the Indians are below poverty level. There are so many people, those who are below poverty level, so many people, they are lower middle class, they are middle class people, and they cannot afford that costly Western medicine. And this Ayurveda are easily available, very easily available. So they do not have to buy even the Ayurveda medicine. They can arrange from the local areas also. So it will save lots of people, most of the people of India to recover from this COVID-19. So we should promote this Ayurveda instead of spending the thousands and thousands crores on Western medicine, which are not fruitful also, and their treatment recovery is not established also so far. So instead of spending on Western medicine, we should promote the Ayurveda. And there is another thing. Due to Corona, there is another problem the people are facing, especially the lower class or lower middle class people. Now, it is not that people are not having the other diseases. People are having other diseases also, like typhoid, malaria, etc. and etc. Now, when they are going to the government hospitals, because of this corona fear, most of the government hospitals, you can see it in the news, they're refusing these people. Okay, they are referring from one hospital to another hospital, and on the way, the people are dying. They are not affected by corona, they are affected by some other disease, but because of this fear, they are dying. Now, today, just now, I have seen a news in the TV that a person, he was going somewhere and somehow he has fainted. The local people has suspected that he is having corona, and no one has come to rescue him. And because he was lying on the road for 1 hour or 1.5 hours, and he died on the spot. So sad. It is just because of the fear. So that fear we'll have to remove. That is the most important thing. I'm not telling that we should not focus on the corona. We should treat the corona. We should help people to get recover from corona. But we must focus much more than the other issue. That is our economic issue. Because if we do not focus this, we will face a disaster in a very near future. Friends, let me know your views. Please comment and let us promote this Ayurveda so that we can save our economy. ये वीडियो आपको कैसे लगा कमेंट करके जरूर बताना. I'll be waiting for that because आपका comments is an inspiration for me, and please comment your views, your ideas also. तब तक खुश रहिए, खुशी बांटते रहिए, स्वस्थ रहिए. धन्यवाद.